Hey there team, Coach Alexa here. I've got runners running a whole lovely little gaggle of marathons this weekend, a few at London, at Manchester, also at Hamburg and Madrid. So there's a lot of what I would say is borderline frenzy now on social media around, final few days before a big marathon, particularly around London. So I thought I'd just give a few little top tips about how to stay as calm as you can over these final few days up until the race. One of which is I'd probably leave the social media completely alone, to be honest. There's going to be loads of people that are doing weird and wonderful things, something that's very different to you because maybe they're a different person and they've done different training, and there's no need to be sort of obsessing over the details about what everyone else is doing or get drawn into the sort of frenzies about what the weather's going to be like and all the stuff we don't know and can't control. So one of my top tips would be, leave the Facebook groups or at least, set yourself some strict app and social media time limits on your phone. You're much better off using that time for mentally calming, physically inactive activities. That does not include social media of any sort, than getting kind of whipped up into a frenzy by these online discussions. You know what you need to do in your body at this stage, and if you don't, I've got previous videos that will give you some tips to help. Most of these big marathons, kind of led the way by London years back now, have one of these expos or running shows that you need to go to pick up your number beforehand. It's not ideal because you're going to, sometimes travelling a decent way to pick up a number. They're often quite busy, particularly on the Fridays and the Friday nights and the Saturdays before the race. So if you can, and if you're feeling a little bit of nervousness or overwhelm around the race at the moment, just, put some headphones on, go and pick up your number, leave, say a quick hello to the charity stand if your charity's got a stand there or you're running for a charity, and get back out again. You want to keep your body and brain in a more calm mode, and race expos often aren't the right factors for that, I guess. If you are hanging around a bit at the expo, do not go anywhere near the treadmills set at world record marathon pace. That is a recipe for a pre-marathon injury. And if you do want to go and buy stuff, go ahead, but do not use any of the new stuff that you buy on race day. Race day is the time to stick to tried and tested and what's worked, not throw any curveballs in that might cause a bit of a last minute issue, be that nutrition or kit or hydration or anything. Try and limit the amount of time on your feet for these final few days pre the race. So no big sightseeing days in London in the days before. If you do, go on an open top bus. Activities that involve a little bit of chill time as opposed to too much mental or physical activity. Keep drip feeding those carbohydrates in little and often. Keep hydrated, particularly in the final 3 or 4 days between now and race day. And have a little bit of a think about how you can get some of this physically inactive, mentally calm rest timing, because it really will help your recovery. Early nights and sleep. Nobody sleeps particularly well the night before a marathon, but having bagged a decent few nights sleep in the few days before can really, really help with that. So just thinking about all the things you can do now in order to help yourself have a better time on race day, be that food, hydration, rest, packing your kit, getting everything organised. And most importantly, enjoy it. As soon as you start running, when that gun goes off on race day morning, you're going to, all those kind of concerns and worries are going to melt away. Enjoy it, take in the crowds, stay in your own little bubble, don't run too fast for those first few kilometres. Have an amazing time, because all these races are just such a wonderful experience to be part of.